Hey, it's just a quick video. Basically ahead on content. I've recorded content up until Thursday. Now, there is kind of some bad news. Don't worry, it's nothing like debilitating or anything like that. It's just, I'm sure you've noticed, you've heard people talk about it, but there is no pre-order for BASARA at all. Like, I've been checking the store. There hasn't been anything from them, which is, I'm sure if you've ever imported a game digitally, you know how nerve-wracking it is and frustrating it is and time-consuming it is to have to refresh the store 1,000 times until they update. They have been more on the ball about updating than they have been in the past. I've talked about this before. When Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate came out, like I stayed up until about 2 a.m. my time refreshing the store, waiting for them to put it up. Thankfully, they don't seem to do that anymore, but as a result, I can't really promise a day one stream. It's going to have to be a day one and a half, day two stream on Thursday, simply because I don't know when they're going to upload it. One of the benefits of pre-ordering on PSN as well is that you can preload it so that you have it ready, the moment that it's available, even if you have slow internet or if you have like a connection like mine, where you just don't seem to get full speed from PlayStation Network, even if you get it from everything else on the internet. So not only will I have to refresh the store to get the game to begin with, just to pay for it, I will have to download it, at that same time as well. So I'm basically not going to be able to do it on Wednesday at all, unless they put it up crazy early and I get good luck on the download speed and I don't use the bandwidth at all. So Thursday is when I will be doing BASARA content. What I will probably do is I'll probably do it after I have lunch. Keep in mind I'm over on the PST California time zone, so after lunch I'll probably come on and I'll stream for as long as I can. From what I've seen, the game is not going to be that long, which I'm kind of glad for. I want to get the content out sooner than later, and then just move on and play the game casually, work on some guides and stuff like that, because this is a pretty big game for me, even if it's not really a mainline BASARA game. It's definitely more of a spin-off. You can tell the budget's probably even lower than the other games, simply because there's only 6 new characters, and it seems like from what we've seen so far, everything they've indicated has shown that the characters only have 1 R2 each. So they're not even on par with the other BASARA characters. Like the other 46 characters that are going to be in the game, for the Sanada Trials and the free mode stuff, whatever they're going to have, the side stories, they're all going to have full movesets, and the flagship new characters aren't, from what we've seen so far. Unless they're hiding a massive surprise, they're not even going to be fully fledged characters. They're going to be missing 2 whole moves, which in the BASARA game is huge, because every move adds so much to a character now. Back in the BASARA 1 and BASARA 2 days, maybe not so much. There were a lot of useless moves that didn't really attribute the characters that much. But here, we're going to be missing at least 2 moves unless I'm proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen at this point. So you can check the channel on Thursday for some content. I'll probably record an extra video for Thursday so that I have some leeway. I've got a bunch of stuff coming out. I've been working on God Eater. I actually have some friends on Twitter that have been talking me through this relapse and stuff, and they've been we played a little bit today, carried me through the story. I might go ahead and get God Eater 2. It depends on how much we do on God Eater Resurrection. I hear God Eater 2 is better in every way, but at the same time, it's coming out, I think, the end of this month, and I'm probably still going to be working on BASARA. If I'm not completely working on it, then I'll be working on the guides and stuff like that. Right now, my priority is to get through the campaign, most of the supplemental content, a little bit of Sanada Trials, and then from there, try to get some footage so that I can put out a review for people. I think that'll be good for my Play Asia partnership if I put some effort into review. Probably write a draft for what to say and just read it off while I have the footage going or something. Nothing too super professional. That's the goal for now. What I will be doing on Thursday, or Wednesday actually, Wednesday is when the store is going to update. The Lancer is going to be coming out on DFO. DFO is kind of having a random problem right now where people are getting banned for no reason because of the hacking protection software that they use. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but I really want to play Lancer. So on Wednesday, I'll probably be going through my fatigue bar for the Lancer during the afternoon, around the time that they're going to refresh or update the store. And then when they do update it, I'm going to take the stream down and download it, and then probably by the time that I wake up, it should be up. I'll try to get out some early footage, but all signs point to the game being, I wouldn't say incomplete, but probably not worth the 7,000 yen that they're charging for it. I would love to be proven wrong, but if the 6 new characters don't even have 3 R2s, which they don't really seem to be indicating that they do at all. They put out some videos showing their R2s, but they only showed one of them, and the game's out in like 4 days. So I don't know what's going to go on at this point. I want to just get through the story, do some Sonata trials, maybe mess around with the Monsen coin system, and then get out a nice review for you guys. And then that's probably going to be it for like the day one or week one content. After that, I'll just be playing it more relaxed. I do want to play DFO for the Lancer event too, so maybe I'll burn through the fatigue in the morning when I wake up, and then do BASARA, and then just kind of repeat that until both are done. So that's what's going on. I apologize, I will not be able to do a day one stream. Believe me, that was my intention, but they did not update with the pre-order. I really don't know why. I guess someone at the company screwed up, but it's not going to be possible for me to do a day one stream, and if I did, it probably would be so late that most people will not be able to watch it, especially if you're not over in my time zone. If you're over on the other end of America, or you're in Europe or some other country, like, it's probably going to be way too late or early for you. So Thursday is when the festivities will start. I already have the funds for it. They gave me 7,000 yen for it. Unfortunately, one of the codes that they gave me did not work. So I thank you guys for donating that yen to me. I wouldn't be able to get it without you guys, even though it's only going to be like 1,000 yen that I use of that 6,000 that I put on the card or the account from what you guys donated to me. I don't know when they're going to be able to get me another code. The guy who does the partnership stuff is obviously incredibly swamped with work, with all these approvals and reviews he's got to do. So basically, I'm on a trial right now. I don't really know what that means. It basically just means for me that I'm going to work my hardest on Yukimura Den, which I don't think will be a problem at all. There's only 6 new characters. They don't even seem to have a full move set, and from what we've seen, the campaign is pretty short. I'm just going to get through the game as fast as possible. I will worry about the post-game stuff later. I'll definitely check out the Sonata trials. I'll try to get out a good review and some guides, maybe some skill builds or something like that. And yeah, that'll be the main content. I want to get that out as soon as possible so that I can make the playlist, send it to them, and see what happens from there. If I'm able to get a full partnership with Play Asia, that's going to make things so much easier for me, especially for like these imports. Like I've been through the PlayStation Store, the Japanese PlayStation Store, numerous times trying to find something to buy, and there really hasn't been anything that I've been interested in that is not going to get localized within the near future. Like Tokiden 2 is one I'd love to play, Tales of Berseria, Fate Extella. I'm interested in all 3 of those games, but they're all inevitably going to get localized probably early next year, so I didn't really want to spend 9,000 yen on them. But if I have this partnership with Play Asia and it actually becomes a long-term thing, then I can take risks on games like that. So we'll see what happens. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thursday is going to be the day one stream for BASARA, since they're not doing a pre-order apparently. Wednesday is going to be the agonizing wait, refreshing the store, waiting for them to update and put the game up, which I was not looking forward to at all. I was more than willing to drop the 7,000 yen blindly just to not have to bother with that and have the game preloaded and everything, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like that's going to happen at this point. So you can come by on Wednesday. I will be playing some DFO, PSO2, whatever else to just kill some time, and then once the game goes up, I'll be downloading it and we'll go from there. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.